All right, everybody, what is going on? Needs more drums back in Stay Movingsburg for what is probably going to be the last episode of our public transit series. All good things must come to an end. It's been really fun working in the city. We have a population of almost 50,000. It's probably the biggest city that I've actually built in City Skylines. Typically, I, get bored or find a new muse every after just building one city for a little bit. So it's been a lot of fun to actually see one kind of make it to the end and become fully built and have all these public transit networks. I've experienced a lot of things with the game that I didn't really use before, and so it's been really cool to take advantage of everything that the game has to offer. But like I said, it is time to move on. We have our last few forms of public transport to implement today. And, so far we've got ferries, trains, trams, monorail, metro, buses, trolley buses, taxis, planes. I mean, yeah, you name it, we have it, except for the last few forms ferries. We have ferries, yes. But yeah, we're still missing a couple of things, and we're going to do those today and get this all wrapped up. So sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, yeah, so here it is. Here's Stay Movingsburg. Pretty much the final product, I would say. Not a terrible city, not the greatest looking, but, definitely functional in terms of getting people around and stuff. So a lot of fun to build, very few mods. Very little attention to detail, and it definitely shows. But if you zoom out enough, it actually doesn't look half bad. So I'm happy with it. It's one of the bigger cities I've built. It's been a lot of fun, but it is time to move on. And once again, if you've enjoyed this series, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, leave a comment, of course. Love to hear your thoughts. This is not the end of the channel. I have some other things in the works, so stay tuned what's coming next, and especially transitioning into City Skylines 2 in a couple months. I'm really looking forward to that coming out. I have some very exciting things related to that as well, so yeah, don't go anywhere. We are just getting started, as they say, and I'm very excited to keep the channel moving forward. But again, apologies for my voice. If you don't know, it's been around Chicago. It's been over 100 degrees this week for a couple straight days, and the air has not been my friend. It's been really humid and just kind of smoggy and disgusting, and my body just hates it. So I've been having a hard time lately, but just bear with me. Apologies again, but yeah, usually I don't sound like this, but City Skylines waits for no one, so gotta keep pushing through and making it to the end of this series. I want to get this done, so let's go ahead and jump in today. So we pretty much covered all our bases, except there are still a few outstanding forms of public transport that we haven't used that I I really don't even care to, but just for the sake of completion, we just have to do it. We just have to. I mean, oh my god, I don't even know. I've never seen. I don't really understand the purpose of some of these, to be quite honest with you. Some of them are just literally just why. So let's take a look at what we have left. I mean, so in terms of air transport, we built the airport, but we still have to build blimps and helicopters, even though they're actually very low capacity and probably some of the most inefficient forms of transport ever. Don't really know why they're considered public transport, because they're really not. If anything, they're just I'm happy to have some blimps flying around in my city, as decorations and advertising, but in terms of actually trying to get people to certain destinations, just no. But we're gonna do it because why not? And we have to. But yeah, so we have that, and then we also have cable cars. Cable cars actually might be useful. I want to put a cable car line somewhere in my national park here, kind of bring people up one of the sides of the mountain. So that's why I kind of built this park. I felt like that'd be a cool destination to take advantage of something like that, since the rest of this map is pretty flat. This is probably the only place we could really build something like that. So not too many complaints there. Looking forward to getting that out the way. I've never used those before. And finally, hot air balloon tours and sightseeing bus tours. I don't know if I'm really gonna do walking tours. Maybe I'll have like one just around the downtown or something, or around the national park maybe. But other than that, I really don't see the purpose in that. The sightseeing bus, you know, yeah, probably just gonna do like a line or two, you know, around here, nothing crazy. But yeah, let's get started with one of them, which I think is just gonna be the sightseeing bus. So let's go ahead and do that one first. All right, so as per usual, just gotta put down a bus depot, similar to regular buses. I assume that I'm not gonna be having a ton of these, so I'm not gonna put it, you know, obviously not gonna put it right on a main road, but I will put it, you know, kind of by the industry here, just like my regular buses are. So maybe somewhere like here might be okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Put it down right there. And then I will also go ahead and remove the zoning here. And cool, so that'll be that. And also, just to point out real quick, I did put down a couple of things in the city. I put down this Japanese bus depot from the Railroads of Japan content creator pack. You know, I know our city is not based in Japan, but I just thought it would be something cool to kind of add to the city. I never, I didn't even know that I had it, and it looks kind of cool with the little, like, you know, fuel pump here and stuff. Something a little different than just a regular bus depot, so it kind of had a little area going on here with all the buses. I like that a lot. Very cool building. And then I also put down a road maintenance depot over here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. So yeah, the road maintenance depot. We have our road maintenance trucks hard at work. Apparently they boost the roads and people can drive faster on them. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, I never put one of those down, so I thought it'd just be kind of fun to put down. We definitely have the money to spend and invest in something like that, so not complaining. But yeah, in terms of the sightseeing buses, let's go ahead and make a couple of routes. Just get that knocked out real fast. So it looks like these areas are very, very appealing to tourists, which I would definitely guess would be the case. I think I'm gonna have, let's see, probably have one, you know, maybe go around this downtown, around the museum, kind of through the pedestrian area, since there is this little bus route here. I can have them pick up people there, and then just kind of maybe bring it around the stadium, just to kind of hit on some of the highlights of the city. I'd like to drive it bring it like around the coast, you know. I think that'd be kind of nice, especially around this road here, around, you know, by the ferry stop. I'll probably start one at the ferry depot here, and then just you know, work from there. Except, can I not? Looks like I can't. So yeah, I think I need to actually put it. Can't use like regular bus terminal, since I guess it's not really a passenger bus. It's mainly just a sightseeing bus. But yeah, let's go ahead and start here, and then we will bring it around. Probably just, yeah, we'll go along the coast, I would say. We'll bring one by the park here, and the stock exchange, and then maybe we can kind of come through here through this downtown area. Actually, let me think. Yeah, maybe through here we can go to the stadium, and then bring it back kind of through here, and pick up this pedestrian pathway or something, you know, pretty soon here. So yeah, let's bring it through here. We'll have a stop there, and we'll have it come through the stadium here. Have a stop there, and then I do just kind of want to bring it along the coast, have like a nice coastal view of the city, and then I'll bring another stop kind of by this by the art museum or technology museum, whichever one that is. I don't really remember, but nonetheless, we'll have that stop there. Then we'll bring another one around right here by the pedestrian bus stop. And then I think from there we'll just bring it back. Be a nice little little sightseeing line for people to go check out some of the cool spots of the city, drive through some of the downtown areas, you know, kind of over the river. It'll be good. Keep people away from some of the industry too, give them actually something cool to see. So we'll have one there, and then maybe I'll have another one. Nah, I'll save it for the I won't have it drive through the national park. Don't really want to worry about that. Yeah, next up I'll put a hot air balloon tour. I don't really know. It doesn't look like you could really make a line for it, so I guess I'll just put one. Kind of considering putting one by the park, but not really sure how that's gonna work. Don't know. I don't know really what to think about this because you can't really launch hot air balloons like in a city. That's kind of goofy. And maybe I will put it like right here in this forested area here, kind of by the park. I think that'd be a cool place because then they can fly around here and just kind of look at the national park. So yeah, let me actually make a road that goes kind of out this way, so we're not just putting it on the main road there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be cool. Never used that before. That's kind of exciting. Happy that I found that. So yeah, we'll keep that there. That'll be perfect. Now let's go ahead and move on to the blimps and helicopters, since these are probably going to be pretty quick. The problem with these, the thing that I don't like is that they take up a lot of space and they're noisy. So I'm not really sure, you know, where to put some of these. I mean, I could put one kind of over here as well by the national park, but I don't want to, you know, cause too much noise pollution over there because it's kind of supposed to be a really peaceful area. So I'm not really sure where to put these. Let me kind of think about this just for a second, see if I can figure out like a good spot to put this. You know what? We're gonna do something super goofy because why not? This is just a fun city, so we're gonna have a blimp tour a blimp line that goes basically. We'll do it along the bay, and then we can have it kind of wrap around here, and maybe I'll have another depot like right over here somewhere. And I'll actually probably adjust one of these bus lines to put a bus stop here as well. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do something goofy like that. Just kind of have them fly, you know, along this way here. Just call it a day. Just like 2 stops, probably nothing crazy. Oh, the depot can't be connected to lines. They must be able to reach lines from a depot. Interesting. So I'll actually have to put. Ah, okay, I see. All right, well this is gonna be a little difficult then, huh? Of course, can't be easy. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, maybe we'll. All right. Let's just work with this and see what we can do. You know, another reason I'm questioning putting one here is because we have a lot of power lines, and obviously flying blimps close to power lines is probably not a great idea. So you know what? We're gonna ditch that spot. Maybe over here we can convert this into kind of like a cool little spot for all this stuff. Let me see if I got the room, and if so, then we might just do that. Yeah, I think this will be a little bit better here. So let's do that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep one here and just move some of the power lines because there's a lot of there's you know some bus access here, and I think that'd be okay as long as I keep some of these power lines a little bit, you know, more this way instead of directly next to it here. So yeah, let me just move some of these. We should be all good to go. All right, and then we'll just have one more. Probably put it over here by like this hotel. That way it's still kind of close to civilization. It's not super just like out in the middle of nowhere. Right here on the beach. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's put it here. Perfect. Making that look not super unnatural. Can't complain there. All right, cool. So that's there's our blimp stops and depot in place. Now let's go ahead and actually make the pathway, which I think just kind of just like go like this, I guess. So we'll go, I guess we'll bring it like around here, kind of fly over the beach, connect to our first stop, and then we'll go kind of over the bay here, I guess. Just over these, next to these people's homes. I remember when I was younger, there used to be a blimp that used to fly kind of over my house, you know, every year on like the 4th of July, and so I always remember kind of seeing it. It's pretty fun. So yeah, so now to make the line, we're just gonna go from one stop to the next stop and then back. Very, very easy. All right, there's our blimp line. it's done. Yeah, so now for helicopters. I think for helicopters, I kind of do want to do like some sort of kind of a helicopter tour, so to speak. So I think, you know, having something that maybe goes around the national park and kind of like just through here, you know, something around this area, because I know like those type of tours, in order whenever I'd go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to the Smoky Mountains National Park, they have a lot of helicopter tours around there where you can kind of fly around. So I think that might be actually pretty realistic, having helicopters kind of fly around here. And I thought about, you know, maybe bringing another one kind of through the like around the actual city, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I think I might not do that right now, even though it would be kind of cool to have some stuff flying around. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a stop over here, kind of bring it around like through the city, and then kind of into this area. I'll have like 2 lines, one there, and then maybe one that, you know, starts over here by the hot air balloons and then goes maybe to like the airport, kind of by the airport over here, and then back. I think that might be pretty cool. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just, you know, we're just having fun with it. No harm, no foul. It's just a game. Let's go and see what we can do. All right, those are helicopter depot. So now we got to go and same thing, just put down some stops. It looks like we could do, like I said, I want to put one down. Do one kind of over here by the park. I'll actually have another. I'll have a separate little thing over here. Little road. That's the word I was looking for this. So it's not, you know, right in the middle of like everything. So we'll do that, and then we'll have one more. Maybe this will bring. Since this will be like one line, I'll probably have something. I don't want to have it too noisy by the national park, so maybe I'd like to try to fit it like somewhere by the airport over here. And I know I'm taking up a lot of industry space and actually like useful space to put these down, but I think, you know, again, it's just for fun, and I really, you know, I'm not really gonna spend too much time in the city after this, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. So I'll have just a line kind of coming around that way. And then I'm going to have one more, actually. I think I'll have one kind of going through the downtown, kind of over these areas, and then, you know, back over to like where we had our blimp stop over here. So I think I'll put one over in this part of the city here by this industry, since, you know, again, I'm only putting these by industry because they're pretty noisy and I don't, you know, want to put them by any residential areas. Put one there, and then I'll put another one. Let's go over, or put it by the blimps here. It's right off the coast, maybe. Yeah, why not put it just right here, kind of by these buildings here. I think that will be perfect. Cool. Now we can start making the lines for these. I also need a helicopter pathway. So first we'll go from depot kind of over to there. And then we'll have this line have it kind of come around the airport so that the planes don't have to worry about having helicopters flying right past them. We'll bring it over the highway like this. Now this is where I kind of want it to fly like around the mountain, similar to what I was talking about. Kind of get some nice views of the whole park here. Go up and over. Then we'll have it kind of come around the lake here so they can see that. And then over to that stop over there. So yeah, that'll be a nice route for that. And then the next one, I'll have the this one kind of fly along the coast here. And I'll bring it across the bay, across the blimp path. Hopefully there's no interference there. That would be not great. So we're gonna, you know, be careful with that, but hopefully they'll be able to communicate to each other very well. Hope the air traffic controllers are doing their job. I always kind of like to, I think it's kind of cool to do this, you know, to have it fly kind of through maybe some of the buildings here like that. I remember I saw a video one time of another City Skylines YouTuber do something similar with when the helicopters came out. He kind of had them like flying through the city, and it was actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'm actually, you know, a little bit more excited for this than I thought. So we're going to see how this works. But all right, let's go ahead and make the lines now. Pretty straightforward. We'll just do one from this stop going around to that stop and then back here. All right, there's our first line. And then our next one is just going to go from this stop all the way over to that stop and then back. Cool. That's those two forms of transit done. And now the last one that I want to do is the cable car. And so the cable car, I think I'll put two just end of line stops somewhere. And I'm wondering where in the mountain I should put it. So I could put one kind of like up here, but that's a pretty short. Actually, this is kind of where I wanted to put it, just up on this side. So that way people can kind of go and see, you know, this is like the steeper side of the mountain here. Well, I mean, I guess it's not the steeper side, but it's definitely the like the wider side, so that people can actually. I gotta connect it to a road, so I gotta be able to put a road up here. I don't think I could really put a road on this side. Plus, I already got all this going on, so it wouldn't really be much of a spot. Yeah, so let me. I'll probably put it here, kind of sitting in this valley, and I'll bring the road kind of like around this way. So let's go ahead and try to make this road. And typically when I do roads like this up in the mountains, I like to try to follow the topography as best I can, just because, you know, you figure that's kind of what they would do if they were building this. And, you know, I mean, I know it's probably not going to be the best, but we kind of got to work with what we got here. So I'm going to try to bring this like down and around. Yeah, maybe I can have it kind of, this can sort of be like a little bit of a scenic route too, for anybody that wants to drive just in a cool little mountain pass. You know, they could take this road up here. It actually might actually pave it, if that's the case. That way it's a little bit safer. You know what? I'll actually make it a highway as well, except for this part up here. So we'll have that just be like that, but then I will make this a 2-lane highway. It's actually kind of cool. I can get behind that. So yeah, and then I'll have that there, and then we'll have the other line to the cable stop, or the cable cars. It'll come off of this road here. It'll sort of end right there, and of course I'll build a little bit of infrastructure and things as well. And I might actually have to do this. Let's go that way. There we go. And so I'll put one on that side, and then I'll put the other one right there. And I actually don't think I need this anymore. I do need part of it, but just not the whole thing. Let's go ahead and drag out our cable car. So we just gotta go, I think just, very simple. That'll be kind of cool. People can kind of come up, you know, see the mountain. And I know that this view is not the greatest because it's kind of blocked by this hill, but at the very least, you know, people can get up here. And then I'll actually have, how about we do this? Let's have a little pathway. People can kind of do a little hike up here. We'll have like a little lookout point right at the very top. There we go. That gives people something to do, and they can look out over the city. Gives them a little destination to go to via this cable car. And yeah, down here, since I figured this will be kind of the base, we'll actually have some parking here, so people can get off of the road, park their car, and then head right up on the cable car like that. So sweet. And I don't think we need to make a line, do we? No, it looks like it'll just run automatically. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for these. So let's go ahead and just press play, kind of see how this all works. I'm very curious how this is gonna function, and I'll mess around with the blimp lines and helicopters too, and make sure that there's not too many vehicles. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Well, we had a little bit of a close call with that plane there. Yeah, maybe I'll have to bump this. Oh, I guess it does kind of go over the flight path of this airport. So you know what? Let's actually edit that just a little bit. Yeah, well, I'm gonna bump this and bring it a little bit closer to the mountain. I think that would be a very smart decision on my part. Perfect. Yeah, that should be a little bit more out of the way of the planes coming in, landing right here. They'll run in parallel rather than running perpendicular, which is not what we want at all. But anyway, yeah, people are kind of using these. You know, obviously I don't expect them to get like that much use, especially these blimp lines. I mean, I don't really know why people would need to go, you know, travel on a blimp, especially from here to here. I mean, oh, also it would help if this stop was actually functional. So let's go ahead and just got some water and power. We could just use one of our nifty little electrical boxes there. Perfect. So yeah, so that should work now. So now this should be functional. But yeah, I think that just about does it for this. I know this line's actually getting a little bit of use. Some people are flying around the downtown here. Yeah, especially this stop. It's getting quite a few people. It's pretty cool. People want to do a little helicopter tour. Nice. I might even think about adding another helicopter to this line if people, you know, keep wanting to use it. But anyway, I think that's about it for the episode. Pretty quick one, but wasn't a whole lot to do. And let me just check, you know, one more time to make sure we got everything. We did buses, trolley buses, trams, metro, trains. Yep, got all those. We have all the ships. Air travel is good. We did that. I don't have the aviation club, but I don't think I really need to put that down. That's not really a public transport thing. That's more like a park / tourist thing. We got monorails. We got cable cars, taxis, sightseeing buses and things. And these are all just other, you know, buildings and stuff. So yeah, that's it. We're done. St. Movensburg has completed its goal of having all the forms of public transit in the game. Finally got to take advantage of all those. Super excited. It's been really fun building this city and, you know, focusing more on public transport. I never really get to do that. Usually I'm always focusing on building the city and then never really get to public transport because I'm all wrapped up in building the city. But it was kind of nice to just, you know, throw the city together a little bit more quickly and then just kind of work on connecting everything up. Yeah, really, you know, allows you to play the game, and it's a lot of fun. And, you know, I know there's some issues going on here still with the city that, you know, we could spend some more time and solve, but overall it's running, you know, pretty well. Money's a little bit tight now. I think we need to, you know, if anything, I need to do a little bit more zoning and bring in some more income and stuff. But there's really not a whole lot of room for expansion anymore unless I want to start building like this whole area up here, which I don't intend to do at the moment. So we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it on the series. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun, and I hope to see you around for future videos and future series, especially in City Skylines 2. But yeah, stick around. Got some fun stuff coming. But in the meantime, as always, hope you all have a great week. Thanks for following along with Stay Movensburg, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next series. Talk to you guys later. Peace.